So one of our objectives at Armchair Builder is to give people who want to build their own home ideas for making the process easier. And one of the best options for reducing stress on owner builders is the idea of hiring turnkey supplier subcontractors. A turnkey vendor is a company that handles multiple building activities on a home. So this can save a person that wants to build their own home time from bidding, signing contracts, scheduling, and making phone calls. So keep in mind, when we say build your own home, we're talking about being the general contractor for your home and hiring subcontractors to do all the physical labor. And you choose what, if any, physical work you want to do yourself. So let's take a look at the two most obvious parts of the new home build schedule for owner builders to hire turnkey vendors. First, the foundation stage is something that most owner builders aren't too familiar with. After all, weekend warriors have more experience with cabinet and flooring installation than footing and drain tile. So the foundation stage is a great part of the build to farm out to a turnkey contractor. The typical new home foundation schedule involves 13 activities. There are many companies out there that can handle the majority of the schedule, from installing the temporary driveway and erosion control all the way through to the backfill. It's totally possible to build out the entire foundation schedule for a new home with just 2 subcontractors. So let's take a look. Temporary driveway, erosion control, excavation for the basement, sanitary sewer, water service, footings, all the foundation walls, waterproofing, drain tile, backfill, interior concrete flatwork, and rough grade. All of these can be completed by one vendor. The one activity on the foundation schedule that requires a separate vendor is the underslab plumbing, but this company will need to be hired anyway for the main house. So instead of hiring 12 different subs for the foundation schedule, it's possible to hire just one. And typically these turnkey companies provide their own project manager to keep the work moving smoothly. This will save the owner builder time by not having to make phone calls to multiple companies. And by only having to coordinate one company, a lot of the hassle is removed from the owner's schedule. So now let's take a look at the shell of the home. There are many companies out there that will supply a turnkey build out with both material and labor for the entire shell of the home. For the open book build, we used a single company to provide the material and labor for the majority of the frame schedule. This includes the lumber, rough carpentry, roof trusses, basement columns and beams, windows, exterior doors, siding, soffit and fascia, roofing, gutters and downspouts, exterior trim, and columns. So instead of hiring and managing 10 separate companies, we hired just one. This turnkey company was able to coordinate material deliveries and labor for this entire part of the home build, which saved us a ton of time and frustration. By hiring 2 turnkey companies for foundation and framing, it's totally possible to reduce the number of companies from 22 down to just 2 for the first 6 weeks of the new home schedule. Let's take a look at the remainder of the frame schedule to see just how many subcontractors are needed. The foundation requires 1, and for framing we have 1 company handle all the labor and materials for the shell, a plumber, HVAC contractor, electrician, installation contractor, and a drywaller. So we can build the majority of the home with just 7 companies. This makes the process of building your own home much easier to manage. And for tons of free videos and articles, stop by and see me at armchairbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.